Boy.
That was them
Ice Cold.
I'm gonna start with you.
We don't know his name.
The tone needs to be set.
No, Victory Tuesday. Here we go.
Commanders family, it all starts right
Let's
now.
go.
Welcome Commanders family into Command Center, presented by SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders.
See y'all boys on Wednesday. Yes, no, hey, y'all No, Victory Tuesday. Here we go. That's Victory Tuesday. Y'all off till Wednesday. Hey, TV all right. 1, 2, 3,
Welcome in Commanders family, Brian Cole Jr. here with Santana Moss, Fred Smoot, Logan Paulson, and fellas, we got the win.
Hey, kill the music. I'm fired up.
Time for Fred's Fired Up, presented by FanDuel. Make every moment more with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the Washington Commanders. Welcome to Fred's Fired Up. And I'm fired up today, baby, because them rookies, baby.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
your rookies
baby.
show up to play? Hey, Jay, here, I'm going to start with you. Because you know what? Your first sack, your fourth fumble, and the referee took it from it. Shame on you, Hey, and don't forget about that now. Quan Morton, way to end that game.
Yeah, baby.
Put the exclamation point right where it belongs, my friend. You did your job. And Mr. Emmanuel Forbes, sir.
How happy are you? Like a pop.
Finally showing up and giving us what you got. You know how many catches they had against you? As many as a dead man. I'm fired.
That's right, Fred. We got the W out in Foxborough, beating the Patriots 20-17. Sam Howell continues to do what he does, connecting with 9 different receivers for 325 yards and a touchdown. Scary Terry led the receivers room with 5 catches for 73 yards, and Jahan Dotson continued to show comfort within this offense with 4 catches for 69 yards and a touchdown. Fellas, y'all heard those numbers. Our guys were cooking out in Foxborough. How'd y'all feel about seeing that win?
I was pleased, man. You know, one of the things that I said going into the week, I wanted to see a competitive game.
Yeah.
They did that 2 weeks in a row. First week they didn't win, but they put a stamp on this week, so I was very pleased.
I told y'all the battle was going to be between Belichick, the best coach of all time, against young Sam Howell and Eric Bieniemy. I thought they won that battle.
Absolutely. I think that's the thing that I get most excited about is Sam Howell, right?
Yeah.
The progression. We knew this defense was going to be really complicated. He handled it in stride, checking stuff at the line of scrimmage, making contested throws, staying in the pocket, elevating the offensive line. Love to see that.
And fellas, Fred mentioned the young players stepping up, right? But it's not just them. It's the off-season acquisitions that we got. Jamison Crowder has been showing up and showing out, looking like his old self. Tanner, talk about your boy.
Hey, he looked like the guy that we drafted in 2015.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we talked to him on the Players Club, and we was telling him how impressed we was of him, you know, taking on this responsibility of just being a punt returner. And he mentioned to me under then he want to be able to do a little more, and he's ready for that opportunity. The next week, he go out there and have 95 yards and a touchdown. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from Jamie.
Who say you can't find talent at the old time? Yes, you can. At the end of the day, he's had a rebirth in his career. We've seen this with players.
Yeah.
Bust out of nowhere, had injury-plagued seasons, and once they get healthy, they showing people what he can do. Much love to you, crowd.
And it's like, I think we've all had this experience. Like,
Yeah.
as you get older, the game slows down.
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
way. And you can see it with him, finding the soft spots in zones, understanding coverages, building that rapport with Sam Howell. It's been outstanding.
And fellas, we're gonna talk a lot more about this offense. We'll talk more about this defense. We're gonna talk about playing Seattle. But first, we gotta talk about some of these ice cold moments. Tanner, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold!
It's time for Ice Cold Moment presented by Steam Fitters. Steam Fitters, UA, Local 602 provides the highest level HVAC and mechanical piping services.
And fellas, I don't know what's ice colder than recovering from a fumble. And B-Rob did just that. He got the touchdown here. Logan, take it away.
Yeah, love, man, this outside zone. Love the offensive line kind of running their track here. There's a little run stunt. Great job by Wiley shutting that sucker down. Need those guys to play excellent. They did. Great job by B-Rob getting the end zone.
And Santana, we talk about your boy all the time, Jahan Dotson. He got another touchdown. Take it away, Tanner.
It was great to see this kid end this way with a touchdown in the end zone. Just spoke to his mom that week, telling her how we behind him, hoping that he get out of this little run, and he did just that. 2 weeks in a row, putting up scores.
And Fred, you love showing love to these young DBs. Well, a young DB got his first career interception. Quan Martin, talk about your boy.
Hey, you gotta love that right there. Tip by Fuller. Way to helping my veteran right there. But take that, Matt Jones. I didn't take that, Belichick. At the end of the day, nothing better than an interception than a walk-off interception. I'm going home, and I'm taking Quan Martin with me. How about that?
And one guy we want to keep with us is Sam Howell. He went off the entire game, continues to show improvement. This is for all you guys, but Logan, I'm gonna start with you. Talk about Sam Howell.
I mean, Sam Howell just did. I mean, it was everything we wanted to see from a maturation. Obviously, there's still some issues going on in terms of him vacating clean pockets, but the big time throws, man, they're there every single opportunity, right? The composure in the pocket, learning each and every week seemingly, and getting more comfortable in this offense. It's so fun to watch this development, and the whispers, man. The whispers from the locker room saying, man, this could be the guy. That is incredibly exciting.
Most definitely, I feel like it's exciting because every time he touched the ball, I believe we can score.
Oh,
Every time he goes on the
absolutely.
field, I believe he can score. And I think he's slowly walking up that ladder to then calling him El Capitan. You know what I'm saying? You are the guy. You are our captain. He's earning the respect of the locker room, and I'm always behind a quarterback when they take that approach.
I mean, you guys said it all. What much more can I say? I think you see each week, every week he's built and grew. You know what I mean? You saw him early in the week, saw him earlier this year, I mean, and we was kind of skeptical about some of the things that he was letting transpire. And now you see him games ahead, man. He's matured right in front of our eyes. So I'm just loving what he's doing, man. I want to see him continue to grow every week.
Absolutely.
And Tanner, to Fred's point, he said he continues to climb that ladder. We're continuing to see him improve. So let's take a deeper look at some of these numbers and how he stacks up across the NFL. Against New England, Howell eclipsed 2,500 passing yards, becoming the first quarterback in franchise history to reach that feat in his first 10 career games. Sam Howell ranks among the top of the league in a number of categories. According to PFF, Sam Howell has made more big-time throws than any quarterback in the NFL this season. PFF defines a big-time throw as a pass with an excellent ball location and timing, generally thrown down the field or into a tight window. Logan, you show love to Sam during ice cold moments, but let's see you break down some of his best plays from Sunday.
This is your field pass presented by FedEx, where now meets next. All right, let's talk about this boy, Sam Howell, man. He is just playing really good football right now and seems to be getting better every single week. And this is one of those plays where I'm like, man, he's getting smarter each and every day, right? Because I look at this, Fred, and this looks like, what does this look like to you? This looks like a little bit of man coverage to me, right?
Yeah, it does.
He's going to match the back. This guy's going to be the plugger. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's make sure that it's man. We're going to motion across. But watch all these Patriots guys. They're like, no. They got like, let's change the coverage here.
Yeah.
And so I think it's man.
Yeah.
He thinks it's man, or I think he thinks it's man.
Yeah.
But check your boy out here. He understands that this is going to be cover 3. Somehow he knows that. I'm going to give a little peek over here to the offensive right. And then watch this backside hook player move in the direction that he's looking.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to open up the window in a zone to my guy right here. I don't know how you identified that coverage change, but great job by Sam right there. Because I know this defense is trying to do everything in their power to confuse
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But it took the linebackers. He's keying that linebacker and understand that linebacker first step is going backwards. Now look at that free safety. And you look at that outside corner and the inside right there. They're telling the tale of the tape right there. And you was right about that motion. That motion totally undressed the coverage.
Yeah, and like I don't know what he's thinking, because I think this is man, right? 10, that's what it looks like to me. But hey, great job by him. You see a maturation. You see him in understanding, and then using his body to manipulate that underneath hook player you're talking about here. Watch him when he sees the eyes open up that way, turns his back to this post.
Immediately go backside.
And then that ball right there, fitting that tight window, that is high level, big time stuff. We mentioned the big time throws earlier. That's one of them. Here we go. Oh, this is one of my favorites of the day, right? So we're going to get a 6-man pressure. We're going to blitz all these guys, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to drop these 2 guys out. They're dropping out. This is a fire zone with 2 men underneath. Usually a fire zone has 3 men underneath. Nah, but we're going to run. These guys are going to play to the vision of the quarterback. Everything's dead, right? Because we get 4 defenders over 2, right? And this concept's dead. What's Sam do? The pressure should be getting home here. A little bleeding in the A-gap. Sam says, I'm going to extend the play. And you said something to me when we were breaking this down, Fred. What does this remind you of?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes-esque, right? Understanding the blitz so that I know where the space is. And when my guy gets to the space, I know there's nobody to worry about, Fred, right? Because this only works, this 6-man fire zone only works if you get home right now. If you don't, there's a lot of grass here.
It will spread.
Great job by Sam understanding that and then making a little bit of a risky play, Tana. That made me a little nervous, but I think he can see it.
Yeah, across the body, but he had to know that middle of the field was going to be open for him to do it, take that chance.
So again, another huge play from him. And if you got a quarterback that can elevate your offensive line and dissect coverage like this, you're in a pretty good spot.
And give Pringle some love. You can tell he's been in KC. He used to he undressing the coverage. Used to slide under the coverage right there. And I've already heard that a Pringle is not a potato chip, but he's showing me there's something a little bit better.
It's not a potato chip.
Yeah, it's something a little bit better.
It's a potato.
I got you. And here's another one, man. Like this is, I think, big time stuff here. So we're getting. Look what we got here. We got all these guys up the line of scrimmage. They're gonna blitz, right? These guys are in man coverage. Let's pick our best matchups. Pick our best matchups and make a play here, right? So it's man coverage. What do? Are we picked up? Yes, we are. I can be here. Nice job. A little bit bleeding late here from the offensive line. tight ends chipping and get to the flat. But holy cow, man, under pressure to see this throw in timing and rhythm, using his eyes. I don't know if you can see this guys from there, but he's using his eyes, man. He's checking out over here. The safety kind of moves slowly with his vision, and then he's able to say, I can ensure this throw now because of what I've done with my eyes. Trust the protection, trust the offensive line. That's like varsity level stuff, man.
Yes,
young guy.
next level stuff right
Great
there.
to see it. And this is, gosh, man, every play just keeps getting better and better, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, what do we got here, Fred? What's the coverage, you know?
Let's see what we got. Man to man, it looks like.
Man to man, right? And this looks like even more than man to man. It looks like cover zero because there's nobody in the back end, right?
Yeah.
So what is cover zero? They're bringing a ton of pressure.
Zero help in the middle of the field.
I want more pass protectors. So that's me. So I'm going to say, hey, Logan, come on down, man. Come get next to the line of scrimmage. We're in protection. We're going to have now 7 guys in protection. Love that. We should be picked up versus everything. That's me identifying pre-snap. That's me using coverages, understanding Bill Belichick. Hey, in the strike zone, I'm bringing zero, right?
Yes.
So great job by him. And watch this, man. This throw does not get much better than this. In the pocket, in rhythm and timing. I mean, he couldn't have handed it to him better.
Not better. It's not many quarterbacks. And I'm talking 9, 10, 11 that can make this throw consistently right here. So take what you're looking at and appreciate it, please.
And also great job by the offensive line getting this picked up. A great job by Sam seeing it and making the throw. And that's not even my favorite throw of the day, bro. My favorite throw of the day, Tana.
Which one you got?
What do you think, man? You like your guy Terry. I like Terry too.
I love him.
And it
I
doesn't
don't know which
get
one you
much
got.
better than this. Okay, we're in man-to-man coverage again, right?
Way to be
Man
truthful.
coverage. Okay, well we got the safety back here now. This guy's gonna lurk. This guy's gonna play deep.
Yep.
And then we get the pressure coming in. We get a little bit of bleeding here from Barrymore in the middle. Sam stays in the pocket. Trusts his guy. Off his back foot.
Taking a pounding.
What about that, bro?
Nice throw, nice route, nice catch. I mean, all of the above, right?
I mean, it doesn't get much better from a quarterback standpoint than this. That's 5 plays. That's 5 big-time opportunities from this young guy, man. I'm juiced up, man. Yeah. I am juiced up, and you know what I think? London needs to go set the tone right now.
All right, Coach.
It's time to set the tone. Brought to you by the Maryland Lottery. Fast play games. Play fast, win fast today. Please play responsibly. The time has come for us to travel across the country to the Pacific Northwest and take on the Seattle Seahawks. The location may change, but the mission remains the same. The tone needs to be set, and it needs to be set by the entire team. It's going to take a group effort to go out there and come away with a victory. Offensive line, we're going into the loudest stadium in the National Football League. The 12th man awaits. How are we going to deal with the communication? Are we going to be on point? We need to block and keep Sam upright so he can deal to our receivers. We need massive holes created for B-Rob and AG to run through. Defensively, it's time to swarm and suffocate the Seahawks offense. No big plays, no explosive plays in the passing game. Swarm the running back. Special teams, we need you to be special. Big plays from Jamison Crowder. Great on coverage. Flawless in the kicking game. That's what we need to go out to Seattle and come away with the victory. The location may change, but the mission remains the same.
Man, shout out to London for setting the tone for our Week 10 matchup against the Seahawks. Now, let's get a look at this game day guide brought to you by SeatGeek, your ticket to great Commander seats. Our Commanders are back on the road for the 2nd straight week, this time in Seattle taking on the Seahawks. Kickoff is at 4:25 and will be broadcasted on Fox. And of course, your favorite pregame and postgame show will be along for the ride. Super Bowl champion Brian Mitchell, Mr. 8 to the 9, Santana Moss, and myself will be behind enemy lines on the field in Seattle, breaking down everything you need to know about the game. And post-game, we'll be right back outside the locker rooms with analysis and player interviews. And if that's not enough content for you, we've got you covered on Saturday too. Command Center Saturday Night Special Seattle Edition will be broadcasting live from our Commanders fan rally down at Art Marble 21. That's your details for this weekend's game, and we have a lot of content coming your way. Fellas, it's time to get into this Week 10 matchup against the Seattle Seahawks. It is time for your headlines presented by Washington Times. Now, fellas, I want to know y'all matchups for this week, right? I want to know who y'all are looking for. Fred, I'm going to start with you. Who's your key matchup?
Well, you know,
it's not Fred, it's London Fletcher, bro.
Why,
Come
thank
on,
you.
man.
Call me London.
At
At the end of the day, my matchup, of course, is DB's wide up, but I got some dream matchups inside of these matchups. You got to see right here. First of all, I want Benjamin St. Juste right here with DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
You know why? 6'3", big body, straight line speed. A jump ball ability.
Yeah.
I want these two to go head to head. All right, on the next one right here, when it comes to my next matchup, Kendall Fuller, aka the OG, going against Lockett. I played with his daddy, the OG, and I know Tanner don't feel like he feels about this matchup. I feel very good about this matchup because I think it's speed against brain right there, and I think we can win that matchup.
Yep.
And then the third one, rookie against rookie, Emmanuel Forbes, Jackson Smith, and Jigma. I think those are the dream matchups. I think those are the people that need to check each other for 4 quarters. If you got something to say about it, say it now or forever hold your peace.
I will say it now. So you say speed against brain? I've never heard that go together. But I want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Why not put Metcalf on that brain you're talking about in
Fuller.
Fuller? Because I think Fuller, being that he's a smarter guy, savvy veteran, he will understand how to play a big target like
Like that
Metcalf.
straight
I think,
line speed
you
guy.
know, yes, I love the size against size thing, but I think Metcalf against an old savvy veteran would be a better matchup because now you want to talk about speed against speed.
Yeah.
Now I want St. Juice to be, checking Lockett.
Yeah.
I think to me
Really?
that,
Oh, no,
that's
I don't
more
want
favorable.
St. Juice checking Lockett because that low center of gravity, that quickness coming in and out of breaks.
What about your boy Forbes on Lockett, man?
Forbes on Lockett. I think he'll get get schooled by the veteran
by the old
right
head.
there.
By the
So
old
that's
head.
why I think I'm going to put young against young,
Young against young
brain
is
against
great.
speed,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put size against size.
Well, even though I don't agree, but I still like it.
Well, also, it's weird because Jackson Smith and Jigma plays exclusively in the slot.
Yeah.
And Forbes hasn't done a ton of that this year.
So it might work itself out in that way. That's why it's a dream matchup, and I would dreamed about it because guess what? Dreams might not come true.
We all love to dream. Logan, I would go to you next. Who's your key matchup?
Yeah, for me, it's the offensive line. I think those guys have done a really nice job the past couple of weeks limiting the sacks against Sam Howell, and that's been awesome to see, right? And a little bit of that's Sam Howell, a little bit of that's Tyler Larson, Chris Paul getting in there. They're going to have a really interesting matchup this week. You know, Leonard Williams is in that trade, is coming to Seattle. He's probably the best interior defensive lineman they're going to face. Plays the right defensive end. He's going to be right over Chris Paul's head. That's good. That's a tough matchup for the young buck. But the thing about Chris Paul that I love, man, he's a big, strong, physical
yes,
guy.
he is.
And he might not always understand the angles in the run game, but he is excellent at keeping that depth in the pocket and the pass protection. Tyler's going to help him get that targeted. And then Boye Mafe against Charles Leno Jr.
Yeah.
He's had 6 sacks this year, Boye Mafe, in 6 consecutive games. I think Leno can hold him up, and I love that. I love that matchup. It's going to be really competitive.
Hey, look, I wanted to ask you, we've seen much improvement in our I guess you can call it our pocket protection with our pass game. Is it because of the 2 new guys, or is it just those guys kind of learning and getting a better feel of the game?
I really think it comes back to Sam, quite honestly. The offensive line's getting a lot of credit, and Tyler does deserve credit. Let's be very clear. He's done a great job of getting stuff targeted and being a big physical body inside. But I think Sam and EB getting the ball out a little bit quicker has been the biggest catalyst for that change. And it's as Sam continues to improve, so will that offensive
But
line.
you know we heal defensive ends that ain't found their way to get in there.
Healed them.
And Frank Clark has been a guy that's been struggling, but you know he can show up and show
that is
out.
true.
Are you
Any
afraid
given
of him
time.
having an awakening of doing with our offensive line?
I'm not. I'm afraid of the guy that drafted out of Auburn over him. I think Frank Clark, like you said, Fred, he retired a couple years ago, hasn't told anybody yet. I think they've got some young, talented pieces on that defensive line, but I think Sam playing better. They don't really think complicated either. I think that's the other thing that I really take solace in.
They cover 3.
Not super complicated. They'll line up and play. I think we can match up really nicely.
Logan, looking forward to that matchup in the trenches. And last but certainly not least, Santana Moss. What is your key matchup?
Well, instead of me telling you my matchup, how about I show you my matchup? And check this out. Since I'm taking it over, how about I get up?
Okay, well, while you take over and while you set up, I think it's time to check out Air Power to give my boy Tanner some time to take over. Air Power is presented by Air National Guard, proud partner of the Washington Commanders. Now, our guys had a big game out in New England. Quarterback Sam Howell dished out passes to 9 different receivers in Sunday's win. 5 of those 9 receivers caught 4 or more passes. Sam is definitely using all of his weapons to his disposal. Now, Santana, we know you got a lot to say about the receivers. You know you got a lot of love for them. Take over, baby.
Now, fellas, when I mention the receivers, we all think about the obvious, Terry, Jahan, Curtis Samuels. But these 3 guys that I want to shine a light on have been playing exceptionally well, and this is why I think this offense is moving in the right direction. Y'all ready for them?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
first
sir.
guy on the screen, De'Ami Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I just asked Fred a minute ago, how long this guy been in the league, because I recall back when I came in, they told me it'd take us 3 years for things to start slowing down at this position. And I think this is De'Ami Brown's 3rd year. This guy's been stepping up. I think right now he has over 100-something yards. He's been making some clutch plays week in and week out. He's one of the guys I want to shine a big light on that's making this offense move the way it's moved. Second guy,
All right.
My second guy is no other than the big
Oh, your
playmaker.
favorite.
The
He's your
big
favorite.
playmaker. The big
Looks like you a little
playmaker, Jamison Crowder. Jamison Crowder is a guy, man, we didn't expect him to come out and make a smash the way he's been making for these last few games. He's had a big role in the special teams. He has even a bigger role now with the offense with Curtis Samuels down. This guy right here is a guy you need
What
to
a
find on the
catch
field.
there. What a
Big play guy. My third guy, Pringle. Pringle's been around, man. He's been around. He played in Kansas City, won the Super Bowl. He got traded somewhere, and now he's here with us. He's a guy that knows this offense, understands this offense, and when he's called upon, he's making big plays. Last week, I think he had over 40-something yards on 3 catches. This is a guy that you can go to each and every weekend. These 3 guys I want to shine a light on because I feel that with all the other guys getting all the glory, getting the touchdowns, these guys make this core what it is today. What you guys think?
Well, I think this. I think if you had to
Can't
pick,
wait.
I think teacher. I think this. At the end of the day, when I look at these 3, Diami, we've been waiting for him to burst out.
Yeah.
And Pringle, we knew Coach Bieniemy's offense, but then this Crowder.
100%.
And if I had to pick out the 3,
Yeah.
he's the one who surpassed everything I ever thought he could be in this offense and special team. He's the one who I think shined the most out of these guys. I think right now he's made the most emphasis out this group. What you say?
I mean, I totally agree with the Crowder one. I mean, he's done a great job the last couple of weeks just expanding his role. You mentioned the role on special teams in that third down role. I think Pringle's been a nice surprise. You heard of Samuel's absence. That's been really nice to see. The guy that I really want to see kind of be more, because I think he's got more, is De'Ami Brown.
Yeah.
Right? Like you see him get open, you see him create that separation. I want those explosive plays to be like, sit your watch by. More dialed in. So until that happens, I'm still reserving judgment on him, but I like those other 2 a lot.
Speaking of De'Ami Brown, he's the guy too that we think about just him and his history with Sam, coming from Carter. So yes, I do believe he will get there one day. But Jamison Crowder, man, you can't say much more about him. I think this guy has really came out here and showed the world, showed the league basically that, hey man, don't never count me out. Especially those guys, older guys. I love when I got much older and things just kind of slowed down to me. I was letting other guys know when they was getting the ball and they was looking at me crazy. So I know the feel he has right now. I can see it the way he's playing. And I'm looking for bigger and more things from all those guys.
Absolutely.
And Tanner, it's so good to hear about the guys that are stepping up big, but let's look at the guys that are getting those numbers done. Let's take a look at our top receivers. We have Terry McLaurin with 47 catches for 568 yards and a touchdown. We got Jahan Dotson getting hot, 34 catches for 360 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's tied for a team lead. And then Curtis Samuel, who did not play last week, however, he has 35 catches for 332 yards and 2 touchdowns. Real cool to see Tanner take over. And Tanner, I heard you took over DC Prime the other night. You were hanging out with some Washington Legends. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. Me, Doc, Doug, and this loud man over here. We had a nice little round table at DC Prime. You can check it out on YouTube. But no, honestly, man, had a few fans in there. And they were asking us some of our greatest moments. And, I had to talk about the old Monday Night Miracle in 05. And I still kind of get offended because people act like I ain't do nothing. But it was cool, man. It was good conversation. And I love being in the presence of those guys who won Super Bowls, man. It always make me feel like I want to shed a tear at times, but then again, when you have this guy next to you, man, I always get a chance to save it.
And Fred, you frequent DC Prime so much, they need to give you your own booth.
Yes, I got my own table there. And like he said, it felt good to be around greatness with Doc and Doug over there, guys that won championships. But now I flipped the page and I did a chopping it up with Sean Springs, who's actually not that good. But he was my running back. He was my partner, and we're very close. He was the Robin to my Batman.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. Go check that out. A lot of fun stories, a lot of laugh, a lot of serious stuff.
I tell you this, Bluefoot gonna be hot with you if he talks. Looking forward to hear that, boy. He is gonna give you a call.
That's for you, Bluefoot.
Let's check out Fred and those guys over at DC Prime.
It's Chopping It Up, presented by DC Prime, Louds Premier Steakhouse. For dinner reservations or private dining, call 703-840-2099.
For me, when I first met you, I always thought that I admired Washington. Everybody knew about Doug Green growing up in the area. Then I knew about when I saw you in Champ, because y'all were terrible. We never beat you in Seattle. So it's one of the places that I felt like DBs came who could really shine in the NFC East. And you and Champ, every time I seen you play, first of all, y'all was always swagged out and y'all made plays. So, but I felt like, and then this is just a true statement, I felt like people didn't give you enough credit for what you were doing.
Because I got all these these dudes in there. Like, imagine walking into your first meeting room and it's Deion, Dale Green, Champ, all these dudes, Sam Shade, Mark Carrier. Yeah, they go outside. You know, they gonna get a little bit more love.
So me being Superman, I needed a good sidekick.
I was never your sidekick.
Yes, you were.
What are you talking about?
You were my sidekick.
First of all, if I'm the sidekick, how did I give you your nickname? I named you Bluefoot. At the end of the day, when you made it here, your name was Sean Springs. When you got in the locker room, you became Bluefoot. So usually the lead dog gives the sidekicks. And I gotta say this. You were most definitely the best Robin I ever had to my Batman.
Commanders family is my favorite part of the show. It is time to play a game, and we are welcoming in London Fletcher. Because Santana Mosley is a teammate, and as you can see, the winning team of our last trivia game, Fred and Logan Paulson are here. Hannah and London are trying to get some redemption. So we're playing trivia again, but this is a little different. This is called Moving the Chains. They get 4 downs to get a first down. Now what happens is I'm going to ask a trivia question. If you know the right answer, you hit that buzzer. The first person to hit the buzzer gets to answer. If you answer right, you move up 1. If you get it wrong, the other team gets a chance to answer. And if they get it right, they move up 1, you move back 1. So it's a race to the first down, fellas. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense.
Logan.
Moving backwards and forwards, answering questions.
Thanks.
Here we go.
There we go. Listen, we're going to keep track for you, Logan, so you don't have
Yes.
to. All right? Sounds good. All right? All y'all
Brian
got to
Woolery.
do is focus on answering the question. Are y'all ready to go?
We're ready to
go.
All right. Okay, first question. This is all Commanders in Seattle related. How many times have the Commanders and Seahawks played each other?
And over like forever?
Yes.
Wait. All right. They have played. Be quiet. Be quiet. They have played each other exactly 51 times.
That is incorrect. You said it so confidently. Where'd you get that
He's the
from?
best liar I know.
Can you finish the whole?
That was the question. How many times have the Commanders and Seahawks played each other?
Oh, okay.
That ain't give us nothing over.
There ain't no multiple choice or nothing, brother. It's just a question.
Look at here. I know London don't know.
Yeah, so we talking about over the history.
Over the history.
Yeah.
We gonna try to shoot it. 34.
All right, 34. So my judges are telling me that if you are within 10, you get it. Neither of you guys are within 10. So nobody gets it. Neither of you guys are within 10. It's 22 times. 22 times, okay? So everybody's still at the 1 yard line. All right.
1960.
Me and Logan are up next, right? Come on.
All right, now we switch. So it's going to be defense against offense. So as you can see, they switched. Now it's Logan against London. This question is, who led the team in rushing yards the last time we played each other?
No way you know that. No
Yes,
way.
you do.
Hold on.
No, this man.
Oh, you know.
Last time
The
we
last
played.
time we played is what? Y'all ain't giving us enough to call.
Last time we played each other. Who was the running backs back then?
The last time I played him was 2000.
2017.
This was in 2021, if it helps.
2021.
2021.
Who's the running back from back?
I forgot the running back name. I believe that we led. I believe in rushing.
Yeah. We got it. We got it.
We hit the buzzer.
Let it hit the buzzer. You know what? Let me give you 5 seconds.
Timer.
You got 5 seconds.
What are we doing?
Who's the running back?
We led.
Three,
left foot loose.
2. Who?
We let.
We don't know his name.
We can't. 34.
Gibson.
Yeah, Gibson.
Gibson.
That's what we talking about.
That took forever, but Logan did get it correctly, so that means Fred and Logan, they move up 1. Y'all don't gotta go negative, y'all just gonna stay
Just to
at
let you
0.
know, Gibson, they're the Gibbs. We're the no cap. So you
Yeah, you can give us the point.
Who led the team in receiving yards the last time we played each other?
see, I'm letting him go first.
Terry McLaurin.
Correct. Terry McLaurin is correct. Oh man, Logan and Fred getting hot.
Y'all got,
I got a feeling
You know what's
you
terrible is you and Santana
Y'all got something
on
to do.
game shows.
I already told you. I guess they want to put me on trivia. You know I'm playing hard over
This
here.
was for you, London. I know you're gonna know this one. I know you're gonna know this one.
Look up.
What is the nickname for Washington D.C.?
Come on.
I know what city.
Chocolate City
Chocolate
is
City.
correct.
So elementary.
But Logan wasn't gonna get that one.
Logan like,
Even the inside headphone we was gonna get us a damn.
We have 2 points.
And that's so
Yes,
funny.
right
No,
now.
1 point.
Yeah, nope, they
We got
no.
Terry McLaurin and
Yeah,
Gibson.
and
so,
Gibson.
Maddie,
Yeah.
come on.
All right.
Look
If
at
we're
the
gonna get the rules,
producer,
let's get them
Logan.
correct,
Get
please.
on
And y'all
that.
get him to eat chocolate.
Man, you were
see?
doing an excellent job.
Logan was over there like, all right.
Team Gibbs has 2 points. No Cap has 1. Next question.
Did you do that one, huh?
Yep.
What's the nickname for Seattle?
I know. You know your fingers bent up already.
Nickname for Seattle.
Do you know?
And we're gonna give that to No Cap. They were first.
I got it.
Tanner, you got a chance to answer.
The nickname for Seattle.
No.
I don't know nothing, so
I know it.
go ahead.
Y'all got 5 seconds.
That's not right, is it?
It's right.
All right. We'll see if that's right.
Damn, I didn't know it. Hold on.
He don't know it.
The time's up. Tanner, what you got?
I got it. It's the Emerald City.
Emerald City. Emerald
I
City.
doubted you. I doubted you. I doubted
First of all, that was on our paper the other day. I know the Emerald City. We placed it.
Y'all gotta give me those notes.
All right, you guys ready now? Now it's Logan and London. Okay. London, I got a feeling you're gonna bring it back for him. I believe you.
Boy, I feel like a.
Which national attraction is taller? The Washington Monument or the Seattle Space Needle? Holy shit. Whoa, dude. No Cap went first. London, what you got?
Space Needle.
The Seattle Space Needle is taller. That is correct for Team No Cap.
You missed
So,
He literally, you know what? If KJ Henry didn't hit that hole the other day and got a flag.
Now, just so update right now. Team Gibbs has 3 points. Team No Cap has 2. If Team Gibbs gets one more
I feel
point,
pretty confident about this right now.
they win the game. Okay.
let's see,
One more point. I got some more questions for y'all. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
This is geography now.
That's my way.
Sorry, Tanner. Sorry, Tanner.
Take me off the show. Next time I'm doing the show.
What geographical region is Seattle in?
Geographical?
Geographical region.
It's the Northwestern Mountain region, right?
Incorrect.
What?
Incorrect. Close, but incorrect.
Okay.
Northwestern Pacific.
Incorrect. You incorrect.
All right, so guys, it's your turn.
The Pacific Northwest.
The Pacific Northwest, which means
John
No Cap gets a point and
This is
Gibbs
broken.
loses a point. Right? Because you lose one if they get it right.
Yeah, you said we lose a point.
Yeah, so they lose one. So now the tables are
We spent
turned.
all this time going over the rules and we don't know the rules.
They ain't got nothing right.
Come on.
Nothing about football.
Look, London locked in now. Okay, all right. Now we got London and Logan.
Okay.
I'm going to run out of questions here. All right.
Put my thinking cap on.
What is the Commanders' all-time record against the Seahawks?
Oh,
You
go,
don't know.
go, go.
You don't know.
Go.
All right, check this out.
Oh, all time we home or all together?
All time. All time.
One.
You guys, if you guys are
Last
close,
time we
whoever
played
gets
them
closest
was
wins. This is
15.
a tough one.
All time, so we lost in the playoffs.
A few minutes later,
What is the all-time
record.
record?
All-time record.
5 minutes later.
They don't have all
If
these
the
points.
time is up, like
Stop putting the points up there.
Craig, Logan, what y'all got?
We got 12 and 10.
Well,
Man, that is so close. I said the closest one gets it is 13 and 9. Y'all get it. Y'all get the point.
That's what I'm
Y'all
talking
get the
about.
point.
God.
Now we're
Give us the question, Chuck Woolery.
let's go.
Team Gibbs is winning. We got a chance right here. Okay. I've run out of questions, so I'm gonna make this one up.
Make it up.
This is for the winner right here if y'all get this right. Who was the last quarterback to start in the Super Bowl for the Seattle Seahawks?
Who you got? You was first.
Tanner, you was first.
Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
That is correct.
That's so much.
And now I think it's 3-3, right?
It's 3.
First of all, the questions they answered was what was Chocolate City and what was the Pacific West.
First of all, he just said whoever gets the next question wins the whole
Oh
game.
yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
What I gotta do
We
on the
smarter
next
than
one?
him.
Game over.
And Team No Cap gets the win.
No cap.
Team
No cap. The
Gibbs
winners.
were sore losers. They're not happy about this. They're gonna have to lick
we
their
answered
wounds.
more
But
questions
until
than
then, we
them.
will see you on the next
We answered
Thursday.
more
We will argue
questions
about
than
this
them.
all time.
We won.
Y'all
We
have
are
a
the
good
champions.
He just hung out James Brown.
Let them know.
Tonight, Dad came with. He didn't want his little sweet potato to be here without him. But now, he really wishes she was here without him. Next time, he'll just let her roll with her new entourage. And he'll only trust SeatGeek with the tickets. Because when she finds her happy place, he can find his way back to the car. The ticketing app trusted by fans. SeatGeek, so fans can fan.